Lakers on a quest for Title 18, but the Grizzlies stand in their way. What exactly, Stephen A., is at stake tonight for the Lakers?
Well, for me personally, I think it's not just this season. I think it's the LeBron James era in L.A. I think if they find a way to win this series, who knows what the possibilities are. But if you fade and end up letting the Grizzlies come back from a 3-1 deficit, then it shows me something about what you simply don't have anymore collectively. And as a result, I don't think we'll be talking about the Lakers in this light ever again in the LeBron James era in Los Angeles. That's how important I think this game is, because I don't think they go back to Memphis and win a Game 7. I don't believe that you surrender the momentum to Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and those boys, and you go back to Memphis. If you're going to beat Memphis, you have to close them out tonight. I believe you lose tonight, then you'll lose Game 7. And if you lose Game 7, and we see that y'all have dwindled and y'all have faded and deteriorated, I don't think this crop of Lakers recovers from that, and I think the LeBron James championship era in Los Angeles officially comes to an end.
I'm not even going to confine it to LeBron. I was going to say, oh, let's not get carried away. Let's not make this more than it is. And then I watched that feature. I feel really, really fortunate in that I got to watch all of that, starting with Bird and Magic and moving forward, from a courtside seat, the whole thing. And so I know what it means. We know our friend and colleague, Irvin Johnson. Magic has talked about playing a game against a Western Conference opponent in the playoffs. And as he's walking off the court, he would ask one of us or whoever's, what are the Celtics doing? What's the score of the Celtics game? And so 18 is at stake, potentially, right? In a year in which everybody is a little bit flawed, including the Lakers. It's not out of the question that the Lakers and Celtics could meet, or the Lakers see that pride. You know, LeBron sees it, like Stephen A. is saying. Now, if we bring it around to LeBron, Stephen A., I think I really agree with you. They have to win tonight. They can't go back to 7 with a young team feeling itself and needing to get over the hump like Memphis, and that's what Memphis needs. They have to win this game tonight. So what's at stake? History, everything.
No big deal, just history.
No big deal.
Just
18
at stake.
18, right?
I agree with these guys. If they lose tonight, they're losing the series. And the one thing that the Lakers have been able to do throughout this season in a wide-open Western Conference is reinvent themselves. And this roster has been made over a couple of times. And they now have something now that they didn't have earlier in the year, depth. So players like Austin Reed playing quality minutes. D'Angelo Russell in the previous home game made a couple of big threes late. Vanderbilt is playing really good defense. So now their coaching staff trusts these guys. So playing at home where your role players thrive, this is the game you must get it done. Because if you don't win tonight, you do not win this series, and history will not be on your side.
So let's face reality. I'll say it in even simpler terms. I don't believe if they lose, I think they're going to give it everything they have tonight. I don't believe they'll have anything left Sunday. And that's why I feel as adamant as I do that this is it, not just for this series for them. But
you
this
mean
is it,
physically and emotionally?
I don't think they have it.
Tonight.
I don't think they have it. I don't think they'll have it to win a Game 7. And if you don't win a Game 7, remember, all the teams we're talking about, they'll be better next year. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker ain't going to be better next year. Denver's not going to be better next year. You look at these teams, even Minnesota on the come up, even Sacramento, you think they're going to be better next year? This is it.
And Memphis is going to be better next year.
That's right. If they win the series.
And guess what? They know what we know, that if they come out and play fast and get a lead early, now it's time for the Lakers to find a way to overcome that adversity. That's why if you Memphis and a guy like Dillon Brooks, play defense, don't shoot them out of the game.
Right.
If Jaron Jackson Jr. can get going offensively and Memphis can sustain an early lead, then all of the pressure falls on the Lakers. That's why they got to get off to a good start.
That's when players start playing tight. That's when people start getting nervous. Dillon Brooks can't force up those shots. But to you, if you're watching this game tonight, what's going to signal to you, oh, yeah, Memphis got this?
Jaron Jackson Jr. Earlier in the series, he was not only dominant defensively, but he was also scoring the ball. They need him back being that unstoppable weapon that he can be. And also, if Dillon Brooks can make a few of those shots. The role players, I know Kennard's going to make shots, but he's going to be out there playing quality minutes. He can't be open for a reason.
Much simpler for me. I ain't even picking a name. Anybody on Memphis outside of Ja Morant that is hitting jump shots, Lakers in trouble. Because John Morant going to do what he's going to do offensively. Jaron Jackson Jr. is going to do what he's been doing defensively. Anybody that hits, Bane, anybody that hits a jump shot.
Bane and Ja.
That's a problem.
Bane and Ja. That's their ticket.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.